I guess it was roughly 10 years ago, and that was from my friend.
The first time I received a letter, I was about 7 years old, and it was from my childhood best friend.
I don't actually remember the first time I received a letter.
The first letter that I remember getting was from a friend of mine in England when I was 8 years old. I don't know where she is now because we lost contact. I remember being very excited. And she was also the first person that I remember sending a letter to.
If I remember correctly, it was my best friend, and that was back in the time we were both around 8 years old.
I sent a lot of letters when I was a kid.
My childhood best friend, was also the first person I sent a letter to. And I was in Germany, and I used to go there every summer, and sending letters was the only way to communicate with my friends.
Writing letters is just because it's so slow. It somehow feels more special because you put more effort on it. I think that at least the kind of passion that people put on writing letters, like for example when I'm writing to my granny, I want my handwriting to look neat and beautiful, and sometimes it can take a good few hours to get the handwriting as I want it to look like.
I think what makes letters special is like a gift. You actually spend time to write to someone, you dedicate that time to that person.
I've always believed that handwriting is like a glimpse into someone's, personality, and you also get to see like how creative people are and the way they design the letter and whether they draw on it or not, whether they just write.
I'm not writing letters anymore for a while, and I actually missing that, and I don't receive letters anymore as well.
I still write letters, like not so many, because of course now with Facebook it's easier to communicate, like it's faster, but I think that I still do it like for birthdays and special occasions, because I think that the joy of receiving a letter when it's your birthday or when it's like a holiday, it's something irreplaceable.
Well, I think they've actually sort of converged into one. The things that I've noticed recently is I think letters are actually kind of being revived in a way through social media. I've seen musical artists write letters to their fans and post them on social media so the fans can read them. Paper and writing has mostly been replaced with electronics and computers, and these communities on social media kind of try to bring that back to life while using new technology, and that's a very interesting way to bring back the past while also keeping the future.
I think it would be great if people start to writing letters, but I don't think they will do. It's a great thing when you receive a letter, and if you never did, try, because you're gonna feel good when you send a letter to someone and you actually put in the envelope.
I would definitely encourage people to write more letters because it's a nice form of communication.
Oh, definitely start writing letters again. Just express yourselves, and if you have the opportunity, send letters to your friends. Even if they don't reply, it's a great way to discover how creative you are and to just lay these thoughts out on paper and to have them written down physically. Definitely, people should start writing more letters.